Jaimon, thank you for these two Showtime, everybody involved. I think right now the best promoters are Canelo Promotion and PBC. So I'm happy to be in this position right now. And
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? Let me tell you something right now. There is nothing worse for a race fan to hear than hearing a non-black boxer who's one of the biggest stars in the sport praise Al Haymon and say that he is the best. That clip I just played for you guys, that was a clip of Canelo talking at the Jermell Charlo press conference. In this clip I'm about to play for you guys, this is Canelo Alvarez promoting the Jaime Munguia fight. But before I get into the part where he praises Al Haymon again and completely disses DAZN and Oscar De La Hoya, I want you guys to pay attention to this reporter. This is Marcos from Fight Hub, basically going out of his way to defend Canelo Alvarez by implying that David Benavidez doesn't deserve a Canelo Alvarez fight.
Very respectful press conference with Jaime. How important is that for you, for an opponent to be respectful, for you to give them a fight?
I think it's very important. I always respect more the fighter, be respectful, because you know it's when you realize it's gonna be a good fight, because the fighters who talk a lot of things, they come into the fight, they scared. So I like this kind of fight because I know it's gonna be a great fight.
Tell me if it was a wrong observation or right. Did it feel weird to be on stage with Oscar? Did you feel annoyed or angry that he was there on stage?
I don't like that kind of person, to be honest. That's it. But I feel comfortable because it's my land, not his land. So at the end of the day, I feel comfortable with myself, with everything I did, because everything you see, we made that. We made that. Nobody else.
Yeah, together.
Together. Beltran, PBC, and Canelo team. That's it.
So what's going for you on the future? Are you going to be a free agent? Like, what happened with you splitting from PBC, then coming back?
I'm very happy to work with everybody. I'm happy to work with all Jaimon, and he's happy to work with me. And if something happens or something that there is for me more important, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna be good with Jaimon, with everybody. I like to work with everybody, and they know I'm very disciplined, I'm very hard worker, and that's why I can do anything.
So did you guys hear what the reporter from Fight Hub said? He said, how important is it for a fighter, for an opponent to be respectful, for you to give them a fight? He's basically blowing the dog whistle to Canelo, saying, hey, man, I know you done already used a whole bunch of excuses for why you're not going to fight David Benavidez, but how about this excuse? Why don't you start telling people he's been so disrespectful, he doesn't deserve a fight? Man, you know things are really bad when the only fans that are defending Canelo Alvarez are Mexican fans. Not even old media are defending Canelo Alvarez right now. I mean, you got some of the most racist old media members calling Canelo Alvarez out for avoiding David Benavidez. So when it comes to Mexican fans and these Mexican reporters, they are absolutely terrified of seeing Canelo Alvarez lose again, but not only lose, but possibly get knocked out for the very first time. And it's because these are not boxing fans, these are race fans. Once again, this guy Marcos from Fight Hub, he's saying, shouldn't these opponents have to respect you to get a title shot or to get a fight with you? But the statement alone is so inconsistent because Jermell Charlo had been disrespecting Canelo. And Canelo, he was about to fight Jermell this year. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., he was disrespecting Canelo Alvarez. Man, the promotion for that fight got extremely personal between Canelo and Chavez. Known racist Sergey Kovalev, who calls black people monkeys, he ended up getting a fight with Andre Ward. And Andre Ward had actually called him a racist. But what Roberto Duran did was completely unforgivable. Duran, he knew what hotel they were staying in, Sugar Ray Leonard and his wife. So what he would do is he would wait for her to leave the hotel. Then he would pull up on her in a car and say things like, I'm going to fuck you after I beat your husband. He also flipped her off and called her a whore right in front of Sugar Ray Leonard. So Fight Hub and the rest of these fans, you guys going to have to come up with better excuses than that, because this is a fight. It's the fight game. This is not someone in the courtroom begging the judges and the jurors to find them innocent. Do you guys really think Canelo Alvarez would have turned down a Caleb Plant fight, a Billy Joe Saunders fight, an Avni Yildirim fight if they were being disrespectful to him? Of course not, because he knew those were guaranteed wins. Matter of fact, he ended up even giving Caleb Plant extra money because Caleb, he refused to take the lowball offer. Now, there's something else you guys probably didn't notice in that interview that Canelo was doing with Fight Hub. The guy, he asked Canelo, so why did you split up with PBC and then go back? But he never asked him, how come you couldn't strike a deal with DAZN when you were talking to DAZN about this fight? Wasn't this fight supposed to be on DAZN? You against Jaime Munguia? What happened there? He didn't want to go there because he didn't want anything negative to come out about DAZN. And you notice, Canelo is very calm as he's doing this interview. He's constantly, once again, praising PBC and not including DAZN or Oscar De La Hoya's name. He didn't even include Eddie Hearn's name. All that loyalty, all of that defending Eddie Hearn was doing, making up stuff, lying just to defend Canelo Alvarez. And Canelo, he didn't say, and Canelo didn't even mention his name when he said thanks to PBC. The truth always comes to light, y'all. With that being said, I'm going to wrap this video up. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.
Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com.
All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, fever blisters, diabetic ulcers, this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called LO Deki Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to LODeki.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.